Going on? We are back at it with the City Quiz Challenge. Today we are probably going to be hitting the Midwest now. I know I said I'd do it last episode, but it was taking too long, the video, so I just had to save it. So it'll probably be Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, and if we have time, Minnesota, Iowa, and Missouri, as I don't know as many cities in there, those three. But I'm pretty good with this area, even though I'm not super well traveled in it, but I'll tell you more as we go along. So, first we're going to start off again with all the cities we missed, and this is pretty embarrassing as somebody that lives in this metro area, but I forgot the second largest city in the Charlotte metro area, Concord, and Kannapolis, and that's where Dale Earnhardt is from. And then there's one more, North Carolina. It's more of a collection of houses. It's called Swan Quarter. I think it's two things. It's out near the Outer Banks. And then also I had one more, which is Plattsburgh, New York, up on Lake Champlain, south of the town of Champlain. But let's get to the actual states. We're starting with good old Ohio, home of a lot of presidents, Ohio State, and the town, the big Columbus. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I wanted to say LeBron, but LeBron is for Akron, home of the greatest basketball player ever. And yes, it's LeBron, not MJ. MJ's great, but LeBron's the best one. Cincinnati, Toledo, Dayton, Canton. Let's just knock out a lot of the Cleveland stuff. I don't know how to say it. Youngstown, which is one of the crappiest cities in the U.S. I've heard. Niles, Warren, Elyria. Is Parma near? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sandusky, which is where Cedar Point is. Speaking of Ohio, I've only really been to Cincinnati. I haven't really seen much of the rest of the state. But Cincinnati is a really cool town. Go if you have a chance. Same stuff around Cincinnati. Hamilton. Dublin, which is near Columbus. Newark. Springfield is down near Dayton. It's between Dayton. Xenia. Wilberforce, which is all around Dayton. Piqua. Lima. Lebanon, that's also down here. Fairfield, Zanesville, Carlisle, Oxford, Athens, which is near West Virginia. That's where Miami of Ohio is. That's actually where just Ohio is. Miami of Ohio is in Oxford. Got Sandusky, didn't I? Yep. Sugar Creek, just south of Canton. Where else we got? Zanesville. Oh, did I get Zanesville? It was Fremont, which is south of Toledo. That could be it for Ohio, honestly. Let me see what we got here. 30. That's pretty good, honestly. Especially since I haven't been to that much of Ohio. If I remember anything, I'll go back to it once again. Michigan. I've never been to Michigan. It's the only state east of the Mississippi that I've never been to. I would love to go. I'd love to see Detroit, as ironic as that sentence sounds. Dearborn, Ann Arbor, Warren, Sterling Heights, those are all your bigger suburbs. Livonia, Pontiac, Troy, Westland, Farmington Hills, Allen Park, Auburn Hills is where the Pistons Stadium used to be. Yep, Salanti, that's where Domino's was founded. Flint, y'all probably know what happened in Flint. Baytown, Bay City, Saginaw, Bad Axe, which is an amazing town name. It's out in the thumb because a lot of Michigan people, they go point like their hand, like it'll look like this, but they go, I'm from here. Bad Axe. Lansing, East Lansing, Marshall, Wyoming, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, Michigan City. Okay, that should have worked. Oh my, I'm not even sure what I'm spelling, not gonna lie. Michigan City. Is that in Ohio or something? Oh, it's in Indiana, I think. Actually, here, let me just get that then. I don't know what, it's probably named after Lake Michigan. Muskegon. This is on Lake Michigan. Traverse City. I think there's a town called Paris. Yep. Cadillac, Frankenmuth, Mackinac Island. There are no cars in Mackinac Island, apparently. Sault Ste. Marie. Marquette. Uncle Fulton. Ironwood. That's kind of it for the UP. How much is that? That's a good amount. That's a lot. Especially since I've never even been to Michigan. I'm very happy with that. Alright, Indiana time. Of Larry Bird, who's from the town of French Lick. Such a random city to start Indiana with, yes I know. Hammond. And there's also Hammond, Louisiana, I just remembered that. Gary. Yeah, I wouldn't go to Gary, from what I've heard. I've never really seen much of Indiana. I've been to Jeffersonville, though, which is a suburb of Louisville. Henryville is as well. And Fredericksburg. All these small towns. Owensville. Princeton. Griffin, a bunch of more small towns kind of near Illinois. Indianapolis. Evansville. Carmel. Fishers. Bloomington. Columbus. Kokomo. Fort Wayne. Muncie. South Bend. Terre Haute. Elkhart. Dunlap. What else we got? Did town called East Chicago. Yep, Chicago suburb. Lafayette, where Purdue is. That's West Lafayette is where Purdue is, actually. Should be West. I'm sorry. Mishawaka, Notre Dame. I got French Lick, right? Yep. Montpelier, north of Muncie. That's probably it. Unless this is a town. Nope, it's not. Indiana, almost 30. It's whatever. I'm gonna save Illinois kind of for last because I can get a decent amount. Wisconsin, Milwaukee, South Milwaukee, Kenosha. No, no. Racine. Waukesha, Sheboygan, Green Bay, Appleton, Oshkosh. Get that J out of there. Fond du Lac. I think Wisconsin has the funniest town names. Like, it's a lot of like Native American. It's a lot of like. Okay, I can't. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's not like Native American town names like Wausau and Waukesha, and then some like really silly sounding, but they just sound silly, like Oshkosh. That's probably where the clothing is from, like Fond du Lac, Leclerc. I know those are all French, but very, very interesting town names in Wisconsin. Green Bay, Beloit, Sparta, Janesville, Wisconsin Dells, Delavan. Oh my God, sorry about that. North Freedom. Kind of near Wisconsin Dells. Delavan, okay, I didn't know I thought Delavan was closer to Madison. Barneveld, Black Earth, Oakfield, and it's kind of near Fond du Lac, Colfax, which is in the northern part. Hayward, Woodruff. Oh my gosh, my spelling is abysmal today. Phillips, Superior, suburb of Duluth. What else we got? Spring Green. Oh my gosh. Green. Cataract. A lot of these random small towns. Peshtigo had a terrible fire. The worst fire in U.S. history was there, actually. Is there anything more near Milwaukee that I know? I don't know if I do know anything else. I feel like I always forget cities when I'm doing Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, DeForest. Pretty ironic town name for a very forested state. How much is that? 32, yeah, very good. I've driven through Wisconsin once. I don't know what the interstate is. I think it's like I-90 that goes through it. All right, Illinois. Obviously, we got to start with Chicago. I'm just going to name all the Chicago suburbs. Joliet, Naperville, Elgin, Waukegan, Evanston, Cicero, Schaumburg. Oh man, that's a hard one to spell. There we go, finally. Arlington Heights, Highland Park, Lake Forest. There's a Forest Lake. Tinley Park, BL Fields, Bolingbrook, Des Plaines. I think it's where McDonald's is headquartered, actually. DeKalb, Sugar Grove, West Chicago, Niles, Winnetka, which is where Home Alone is set, North Chicago, Kankakee, which is kind of south of Chicago, Plainfield. What else we got? Bolingbrook. Oh, no, I guess I must have gotten that. Well, that's a good amount for Chicago, though. Chicago's one of the best cities in the U.S. Go. Don't listen to what they say in the news and about O Block. I mean, you've probably seen all the brain rot about that. Unless you're like a gang member or something, then maybe you'll be bothered by going to Chicago. Galena, Moline, East Moline, Rock Island, Peoria, Springfield, where Abe Lincoln's from, Champaign, home of Illinois University, Urbana, Normal, Decatur, this is backed by Chicago, Romeoville, Lincoln, Cuba, Pontiac, Havana and Cuba right next to each other, Mount Vernon, Carbondale, Cairo, which is going to be a ghost town soon, Metropolis, Gaze, Staunton, Arcola, all Route 66 kind of stuff, Collinsville, Fallon, East St. Louis. Do not go there. I've been saying go to all these cool cities and whatnot. Yeah, don't go to East St. Louis. Very bad place. Sorry, no offense if you live there, but you probably know what I'm talking about. What else we got? That's kind of all the ones I can think of off the top of my head right now. Murfreesboro, DeSoto, Bush, West Frankfort, Gorham, all kind of in like this little path. I feel like there's Normal, Decatur. There's another one next to Normal, I know. Oh, Bloomington. That's what it is. Lincoln, Pontiac, Kankakee, Romeoville. I'm surprised I can name so many in Chicago. It's kind of crazy. 50, yeah. Okay. I'm definitely going off on a good note like that. All right, so that's part 3. I hope y'all enjoyed, and get ready for the sick outro I've started putting in. Peace.